Hey guys, I have another live brush swatch video for you today. This one is of the new ColourPop. It's a Princess Thing shadow palette, and I also have two of their Super Shock shadows from this collection in Heigh-Ho, and So This Is Love. And as usual, I will be using the MAC 239 for matte shades, the MAC 242 for shimmer shades. I will also be swatching these over an eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer. And to clean my brushes in between swatches, I will be using the Vermona Color Switch. So this is what the actual palette looks like. As you can see, it has that kind of embossing on it. It also has the names of the shadows on the back. This is a cruelty-free palette that is made in the USA. And you can see the names of the different princesses on the inside there. And this is the outer packaging, same signatures on a gold reflective case with the stars on the inside. So ColourPop's website says, "Get red carpet ready with the pièce de résistance of the collection, our first 15-pan shadow palette inspired by the iconic Disney princesses. These soft romantic shadows will add a touch of glam to any look to make you photo ready." So ColourPop says this is a highly pigmented shadow that applies evenly and feels ultra velvety and silky. This long-wearing formula contains a unique combination of softer powders which adheres easily to the eyes, gives a soft focus effect, and blends smoothly and evenly. And these have a mixture of matte, metallic, and satin finishes, and the shades include neutrals, pinks, oranges/corals, golds, silvers, and purples. So each of these shadows is 1 gram, so you're getting a total of 15 grams of product in this shadow palette. So going in with the first shadow here, Chip, ColourPop describes this as a matte, soft beige nude. And as you will see, it blends in pretty well with my skin tone, so it doesn't show up all that well on my skin tone. So for this first shade, I'm demonstrating how I clean it using the Vermona Color Switch. And then going in with the second shade, this is called Juju. It is a matte, warm, rosy pink. The next shade is Grumpy, which is a matte, dusty salmon. Triton is sand with a golden sheen. You can definitely tell that this is a different finish from those matte shades. And then the final shade of this row is Abu, which is a matte, intense, warm brown. So I show you the staying power of these shadows using a Kirkland makeup remover wipe, which is the Costco brand. So I'm reapplying the eyeshadow primer here. And for the remainder of the shades in the palette, I will be using the MAC 242 brush. So the first shade of the second row is Prince Charming, which they describe as an ivory pearl with a green duochrome. And this shade is probably the worst performing shade of the palette. I go in later with some different methods to get it to show up a little bit better, but this one is probably more of a topper. The next shade is called Ray, and this is a metallic champagne. As you can see, that had a much better payoff. Both of these shadows are kind of, I guess, squishy in a way. You can see the type of product that you can pick up with your brush. They're a little bit softer. The next shade is Fairy Godmother, which is a metallic bright coral. Again, you can see that kind of product that builds up on the brush. The next shade is called One Kiss, ? It is a metallic bright coppery gold. And then finally we have Thingamabob, which is a vibrant metallic silver. So those are the brush swatches of that second row. So to replicate how these might apply with a finger, I will be using some sponge tip applicators. These I picked up from Ulta. So going back to Prince Charming, you can see you get much better payoff with that device. And then Ray, which is a metallic champagne. This third shade is Fairy Godmother. So that's much more vibrant. And then One Kiss. And finally, Thingamabob. So that is the comparison between brush and sponge or finger application. These are the brush swatches, and these are the sponge swatches. So again, removing these with a Kirkland makeup remover wipe. So I've reapplied the eyeshadow primer and allowed it to set. And going in with the first shade of the last row, this is Enchanted Rose, which is a rich metallic rose. The next shade is Poison Apple, which is a metallic pinky violet. The next shade is Magic Carpet, which is a blackened plum. I thought this one really applied well, had good payoff. The next shade is Beast, which is a deep warm brown topped with gold glitter. This one I was wondering if the base was maybe a matte instead of a satin or metallic. You can see it doesn't quite blend down the swatch as well as some of the other ones. And then finally we have Midnight Curfew, which is black sprinkled with silver glitter. The glitter almost looked a bit more holographic than silver to me, and it was also much more prevalent than in the Beast shade. So that one is more of a true glitter shade. I wish they had left the glitter out of Beast, all together. So that is what the shades look like after having swatched them. I don't think they did too badly in terms of the kick up or damage done to the shadows. So then swatching the two Super Shock shadows that I have from this collection. This is what the outer packaging looks like. So this is Heigh-Ho, and this is Love. So I think the packaging is really cute, how they have the Cinderella's castle on the top there. So first, swatching Heigh-Ho, they describe this as an ivory pearl sprinkled with multi-dimensional glitter, and I'm using the same sponge tip applicator to apply this. And then I'm also using my finger to apply some. So this is Love. It is a soft pink with a frosted finish. And I definitely prefer this shade to Heigh-Ho. I think it has much better payoff. To me, it's almost more of a rose gold than a pink. So those are my swatches of the It's a Princess Thing shadow palette and the two Super Shock shadows from ColourPop, part of the Disney Designer Collection. Please subscribe if you like this kind of video and would like to see more videos like this from me. I have a playlist of live brush swatch videos, so you can check those out if you'd like to see more. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.